Hi everyone, welcome to my channel So Lovely with Grace. I'm Grace and today it's another Friday Sews. Love that coffee. Friday Sews is a hashtag that Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room created to bring the online sewing community together. And today I have an exciting Friday Sews. It's a pattern haul from Simplicity and New Look Patterns. I'm also going to talk about a new pattern system that Joann's has. It's called the Ditto computerized system, and I'm going to give you a brief overview about that and give you my opinion at the end of this video. Stay tuned. But first, I'm going to show you how my week started on Sunday. All right, guys, tomorrow I get to go to Joann's because it's Sunday night and I got to come up with my list. I got my counter books out here, as you can see. Let's see, this one is Winter 2020. This is the newest one I got, which is the Volume 5 2022. I guess it's the whole year, 2022. And I also have some New Look counter books. These ones I picked up. This one's a 2022 volume 1. I got this one here, which is what's the date on this one? This is also 2021. And finally, this New Look book. It's really small print here. I don't know if it's going to come out. It's Summer 2020. Yeah. I mean, they're not on sale, New Look, but $3.99, or what are they, $2.99? No, they're $3.99 at Joann's. I always pick up a few, because I got to tell you, New Look is my favorite, with Simplicity as a close second, and then I like Butterick, Quick Sew, McCall's, and the rest. So these are my top. And I want to say, if you ever go to Hobby Lobby, can't emphasize it enough, go in the clearance section, and they usually have counter books, at least the Hobby Lobbies around here that I've been to, and that's where I picked these up. So they're so much fun to look at and go through. So what I do is I just go through the whole entire book, because I know I've done it in the past, but some things pop out at me. I change my mind. I might want something I didn't get before. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come up with a list. And I always have a big list, because a lot of times they don't have the pattern. It's picked over by Monday, because this sale's been going on since Friday. And unfortunately, I can't get there till tomorrow. And I'm just going to go through this book tonight, and I'm going to get my list. Oh, I got this top. I made this many times. This is a great pattern. 9469, one of my favorites. And like, I can't pass Joann's without getting a New Look pattern. It's just, they're absolutely my favorite. So that's my task for tonight, coming up with a nice list to go in and see what they have. So when I went to Joann's, I did great. I picked up all the patterns that I missed last time, and more so. But what I wanted to say is, at the end of this video, I'm going to have an overview of this product that Joann just came out with. It's called the Ditto Projector. I don't know if you've heard of it yet, but it's a new product. It's customizable patterns to your size, and I will give you an overview on that and my opinion on it. But for now, let's get to the haul. So the first pattern I got was this 1316 top. How beautiful is that? Look at all the views you get. And I want the one, let's see, view E with the lace inset, because I want to incorporate more lace into my designs this year. I'm going to be doing a collab with Lara from Sewing Up Style in April, and once I come up with the date, we'll let you know. Stay tuned for that. And the next pattern I got is this one, has lace too, 1463. I absolutely love this one. It's a jersey knit with a lace. Look at the view with the back and the shoulder sleeves. That's the one that I'm interested in. So this calls for jersey and lace. Very nice. Oh, and the line drawings are here. You can see that, hopefully. Perfect. And here's one that I'd never seen. I don't know how I missed it, but when I was leafing through my counter book Sunday, I found this one, 8218. It's a Sherpa jacket. This is so cozy. I love it. I have a lot of Sherpa and I really love Sherpa. And I always wanted patterns to have Sherpa, but I could never find them. And I found this one, I said, what? It's an easy to sew and it's Sherpa? Gotta get it for $2. So this one is very simple. It has a little fur vest too you could make, which I think is adorable and elegant. So I had to pick that one up. And this one, Mimi G, another 8845. This is a jean jacket, unisex, and I actually watched the tutorial last night. Norris Dante Ford did it. It's about 55 minutes, which is quite lengthy, but it's so thorough, it's step by step, you can do it. And this is going to be a great challenge because I love it. I would love to have a denim jacket and a big embroidery design on the back. Wow! That would be beautiful. But Mimi G, they're top notch for instructions and tutorials online. Love her. Now this one I looked for last time, 9219. It's a pajama set and it's an easy to sew, but the one I'm interested in is, it's not on the cover, but it's View D, the nightshirt with the cap sleeves, because I like nightshirts and I like the sleeves there, the short sleeves, because my shoulders get cold at night, even in the summer. So this one's going to be easy to sew and I love it. And the one that I did not get last time, that I was totally disappointed and I wanted so bad, is 9729. This lace, let's see, we have the long lace with the dress, and then we have the shorter one with the lace trim at the bottom, and then you have the little short skirt. And this calls for silky types and lace. And look at that, the line drawings there. And this one is easy to sew, as you can see. There's also a tutorial. Madalynne has a 4-part tutorial, but fortunately each video is about 4 to 10 minutes, so it's not that bad. And I did watch those too. That's what I do at night sometimes, is I just flick on these tutorials just to watch, and then sometimes I fall asleep, but I just wanted this pattern and I got it. I'm so excited about that one. That's the main one I wanted. And then of course, I can't go to Joann's without picking some new look patterns, and I did. And the reason I picked this one up, 6711, is I have a Vogue fabric swatch catalog. And many of the fabrics that are in there last month and this month are calling for this pattern. They do feature and they sell new look, but it costs a lot more in their catalog. And I love it because it has pants, a cardigan, a little jacket, and it looks pretty simple. And this pattern, if you can see the line drawings there, calls for knits. We have, let's see, stretch knits, jersey, stretch velvet, spandex blends, rib knits, pontes, and I have all those, so I could definitely make this one up. And this is great too. This is a great pattern. I'm really happy. But the main one I wanted last time at a new look, but they didn't have, I had to go to a different Joann's, is 6429. Look at this dress with the cutout. That looks like a Vogue pattern, in my opinion. And the other one I like is the yellow with the lace inset. Like I said, I want to make more designs with lace. So this one, 6429, was a must-have. And there's the line drawings for that one. So that is my haul for the pattern. I hope you enjoyed that pattern haul. I'm really happy with what I got. Now I want to give you an overview, a short overview of the Ditto Pattern System that Joann is actually selling starting today, March 31st. And I just wanted to show it to you because you'll probably be exposed to it and give you my opinion from what I've researched, because I made calls to the company and their customer support line asking some questions before I presented this information to you. So I'm going to go to their website and show you. I'm at the Joann page that's showing the Ditto Projector. It's supposed to tailor digital patterns to your body type and move them to the cutting mat instantly with this projector. So you put in your measurements and then the pattern is on the garment or the fabric. There's no pattern pieces, no paper, no pinning, no weights. And I just want to show you this. Choose from hundreds of patterns. They customize the pattern for your style and fit. You have to have the Ditto app on your tablet or phone. You project and then cut. So, sounds great, but there's some issues I have with it. It just sounds really good. You know, every one of us wants a good fit. And this is kind of a cool tool. So it's all about the fit with this product. And they give you a list here of the new Ditto system versus the traditional patterns that we all have come to love. And, you know, you can go through this list here, but it says there's a light instead of paper. It's customizable fit instead of making alterations, a standard size, one size, you know. Customizable style, there's only one style. Project pattern, project pattern instantly, where we have to pin it. Digital pattern library. Now I called about that. You don't own the patterns per se, you have access to them. You can use them. You have to have an internet connection at all times to use them for the projector to work. So that's a consideration. Whereas a traditional pattern, it's physical pattern storage. The cost, it says here, subscription saves money. Well, that's a matter of opinion. Where here, at least you buy it and you have it. Where here you have a subscription, you have to pay monthly or annually. Your reusable digital patterns, that's true, you can use them. They just project onto the fabric. Whereas here, paper patterns get worn, but depends on how you preserve them. So you could either purchase these patterns individually or you could get a subscription. So if you're looking at the patterns, they're a little pricey. I'm just showing you an example. $16.99. There's no more $2.99 deals that you get. They're pretty expensive. $12.99. Now, Ditto patterns, they also have Simplicity, and they have other companies that are participating in this. So that's pretty interesting. And then they have the subscription pricing, which is annually or monthly here. Whereas monthly it's $9.99 a month and annually it's $99.99 a year. And you know, it's pretty pricey. But like I said, you don't really keep the patterns. They're on the cloud and you have access to them if you're on the subscription plans. If you're on the purchase plans, yeah, you can download them, but it won't work without the projector, and the projector needs a constant internet connection. So that, in a nutshell, is the Ditto system. So how much does the Ditto projector cost? $7.99. So to get into this, just to get into it, it's $7.99 without patterns. But I did speak to someone at customer support, and they said that they give you 3 months of free patterns that you can go in and use, but you have to sign up with one of the subscriptions. So that's interesting. So what are the pluses and minuses of the Ditto projector system? Let's look at the positives. Well, it's customizable and it's going to fit you supposedly perfect to your body. You pick a size, you put in your measurements, and bingo, the patterns adjust to your size, so every project will fit you just right. That's a real attractive feature that I can see. Another positive, no more paper patterns. You get a projector on your fabric and you cut it immediately. There's no pattern weights, no tissue paper, there's no anything. It's just instant, so that sounds really good too. And what's another positive? You don't have any storage. You don't have to keep patterns. You don't have to have drawers full of paper, full of pattern pieces. So those are just a few of the positives that I can see. If you can think of any, let me know. What are the negatives for me? For me personally, I think the initial cost is a lot, $7.99 for a projector. That's a lot of money. And I did call customer support and asked a few questions, and every answer I got to me was not good. I asked if the projector could be used without the internet. They said it needs to be a constant connection, otherwise it won't project. So you have to have internet connectivity. You don't need that with paper patterns. Also, you cannot use the system without an app. So you have to have an app on your tablet or your phone. Paper patterns don't need an app. What else? Negative is you have to have a subscription or a purchase of a pattern that is very expensive in my opinion. The paper patterns I buy, and I only get them on sale, and I will pay, you know, regular price on the rare occasion that I just want that pattern. But I normally get stuff for $1.99, $3.99, $5.99. It looks like these patterns are $12.99 and up. So, and the subscription is, I think it was $9.99 a month or $99 a year. And those patterns you don't get to keep. It's like a library. You just use them and then they're back on the cloud. But you don't keep them. And without an internet connection, they don't work. So those are just a few things to consider with this Ditto system. I know it's new. The price might go down. Who knows? But I just thought it was interesting and I wanted to present it to you. So in my opinion, for me, it's a thumbs down. I'll keep my patterns. I love my patterns. I love the artwork. I love the pictures. I love everything about a pattern. I love the tissue paper. I love the instructions. I love the feeling. I guess I'm old school. Just like catalogs, like my Joann Fabrics swatch catalog. It reminds me of the JCPenney catalog or the Whoosh book from Sears. That's taking you back. I just like flipping through the pages. I like my counter books. I enjoy those counter books. It's one thing to look at patterns and, you know, pictures online, but to just sit on your couch and go through that book, it's another story. Just like patterns. So for me, I'm not interested in the Ditto system. Maybe you are. And if you are, let me know how it is. Maybe I'll change my mind. I know I didn't have a make for you this week, but I had a lot of running around going on and I didn't have time to sew. I had 2 dog grooming appointments, a vet appointment, a dentist appointment, planning a birthday party for a family member, and the list goes on and on. So I got a lot done, but it wasn't sewing. But I do have this top that I made using Quick Sew 3691, the yellow one that the model is wearing. And I had a few requests in my last video for the buttonholes for me to do a sew along for this. So please let me know in the comments below if you would like that and I could do it for next time. Well, that's the end of my Friday sews, and I hope you found that this video made you so inspired.